Disney and Pixar have a brand new film coming out this weekend called Turning Red. It's a coming of age film of a young girl who experiences changes in her body and becomes a big red panda as a reflection. And I can't wait to talk about it right after this. It's the Outlaw John Rocha here with a non-spoiler review for Turning Red, this brand new film from Disney and Pixar that's coming out on Disney Plus this weekend for you all to enjoy. I'm going to get into all my thoughts about this film, non-spoiler wise, in just a second. But first, I want to remind you all to please subscribe to the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you see when we're dropping all the content we do here on the Outlaw Nation channel, reviews, trailer reactions, what have you, all of it here on the Outlaw Nation channel. Please subscribe down below. And if you want to follow me on Twitch, you can do so. The Outlaw Nation, all one word on Twitch. And head on over to TikTok. If you follow me on social media, at The Rocha Says on TikTok as well, because I'll be dropping some stuff on there more and more over the next few weeks to kind of build that up as well. All right, let's get into Turning Red. Turning Red focuses on a 13-year-old girl named Mei Lee, who turns into a giant red panda whenever she gets too excited. And yes, before we go any further, it is absolutely about a young girl getting her period. Let's all grow up. Let's all be mature about this. This happens to every young woman, so it's not something people should be making a big deal about or going crazy about. It's 2022. I think we can all grow the F up and deal with it and be okay with it. I have to tell you, no one was more blown away by how great this film was than me. I absolutely enjoyed it from top to bottom. And look, I am not a 13-year-old girl. I don't know what that experience is like. And I got brought into that film so viscerally, so believably, so organically, and I thoroughly enjoyed my experience with the movie. That's my overall general thoughts. This is a fantastic film that belongs in the pantheon of great Pixar films, kind of a sea change Pixar film, because A, you've got a young girl who's the lead, a 13-year-old girl is the lead. B, she's Asian, so we get steeped into the Asian culture throughout the movie, but also having us connect to the universal story here of a young girl as she kind of experiences something that completely throws her off, as she gets her period, as her hormones start to jump up because she's starting to have feelings for a boy, and then she's also starting to push back against the very strict rules of her mom. And it's that struggle that kind of decorates the entire movie. That's the journey that she's going on here, dealing with her hormones, but also dealing with the fact that she wants to kind of pull away from her mom a little bit and stand on her own 2 feet. And that's certainly a journey a lot of us, if not all of us, have been through in our lives. Let's get into some of the things that I liked about the movie. Certainly, let's start with the acting, as I like to do the voiceover acting here. Big shout out to Rosalie Chiang, who voices Mei Lee. This is not an easy character to necessarily voice. You know, you've got to kind of show what she's going through. She's got to be cocky and confident without being annoying. Sometimes when you're overconfident, that can turn people off, and it never happens. You connect to this character immediately. You like this character immediately. You feel everything she's going through, all the changes, all the stages, all the fears, all the joys, all the happiness, all the sadness. All of that is there for you to enjoy and really savor as you go along her journey. Sandra Oh is incredible, as well as her mom, Ming. She is overbearing, but she and strict and on top of her, but you always sense the love here. There's always that element of love throughout the movie. No matter how annoying she can be, no matter how clingy she is, no matter how strict she is, you can tell that it's coming from a place of love, and that radiates throughout the whole movie. And I want to give some love to our friends here, these actresses, Ava Morse, who plays Miriam, Maitreyi Ramakrishnan, who plays Priya, and Hyen Park, who plays Abby. These three friends of Mei Lee. The voice work that happens here is so good. You sense their connections immediately. You sense an easy rapport about them. And when they're going through the stages that they're going through, the challenges their friendship throughout the movie, there are multiple moments that challenge their friendship. You buy into this connection. You buy into the struggles that they're going through their voiceover work. It's fantastic stuff. Also, the cast features some great people like James Hong, like Ho Wai Ching, Lori Tan Chin, and Wai Ching Ho. Let me throw something else out there. Speaking of voiceover work, the singing in this movie, this boy band Four Town, some of these songs are damn good. Some of these songs actually could go toe-to-toe with any boy band's music. Another thing that I really enjoyed is the script. As I said, I want to give some love here to Julia Cho and Domee Shi. Look, this could have been an easy one-note script that didn't go that deep, didn't really explore, didn't really give you the stages of everything, didn't really make you feel things necessarily. You could just get what's going on here without necessarily diving into it. And I feel like they really got enough creative license to bring out this young girl's inner life, to really have us understand the process that she's going through, to have us understand the back and forth and the relationships that she has with her mom and her dad, and how that progresses throughout the movie, the relationship with her friends, and how it goes through the multiple stages, and the relationship she has with herself. I think there's a lot of great stuff there when she's dealing with her own stuff, when she's talking to herself, when she's figuring things out for herself. It's great stuff because she does narrate some of the movie as well. So there's a lot here in the script that is truly wonderful to enjoy. Something I've never seen in an animated format quite like this. And I was just so excited to have a new experience watching a movie and understanding a new point of view that I would have never viscerally understood because I'm not a 13-year-old girl. And I don't know what that experience is like. And I really appreciated that. And also the animation. The animation is fantastic here. There's no way people aren't lining up to buy Turning Red Panda Bears, Turning Red merchandise. There's no way. It's such a great design for that character. The ears, the soft fur, all of it just works so well. When she becomes the red panda, you immediately connect with her. You immediately feel the pain of what she's experiencing. And you also marvel at what an incredible amount of range of emotions that face can convey as the big red panda. Really enjoy the look of it. Really enjoy the feel of it. There was a vibrancy to this movie that I thoroughly enjoyed. The color is so bright. It's set in Canada. The world of Toronto comes to life. We see that it's a multi-ethnic world. Really enjoyed the look of them. It's a little more rounded animation. Certain segments of the face are accentuated over others. But all of it feels real and realistic and connectable, even as it kind of walks that line between being a little bit too caricature in terms of the design and the overall animation itself. It never crosses over that line because of the believability of how they were able to convey the emotions through the animation, especially Mei Lee and Ming's relationship as it's changing throughout the movie, and certain things happen throughout the movie. And I don't want to get into any spoilers here, but there's a bigger story that's being told here. I know some people have been talking about, oh, is it about a girl getting her period? That's such a small part of this movie. Is it the instigating action? Yes, it is the instigating action, but everything that it exposes is far bigger than her getting her period. I'll say this, that scene where she gets her period is one of the most fantastic, tender scenes, honest scenes that I've seen in quite some time in animation, dealing with something that might be uncomfortable for some people to see on screen. They handled it really, really well. I don't know that there's much that I could ding it on. I don't know. Maybe there could have been more with the dad. I guess I could say that. The dad has a really strong part to play in this movie, but I would have liked to have seen a little bit more with Mei Lee and her dad, even though there are some really great moments throughout the movie. He kind of disappears for long stretches because Ming is very dominating, very much in charge of that relationship. It's never in a way that she's, emasculating him. It's just that she is very much in charge. And when you find out the reasons why, it's very illuminating. But I would have liked a little more time with the dad, just from my own personal point of view, because I had such a strong relationship with my mom and my dad. I would like to see just a little bit more. If that's something I could ding it on, I think there's where I could ding it on as well. They do set up a villain too that I enjoy, but at times you wonder how much further they could have gone with the villain, or with the antagonist, I guess you should say, not villain, antagonist, how much more they could have gone into that. But enough of it is in there that you get the general point of view, but they don't dive too deep into understanding that person's point of view either. It feels a little one-dimensional or two-dimensional, not three-dimensional, and that's a little bit of a problem. So those are the only two real things I could ding it for. All right, so I give the film 4.5 cowboy hats out of 5. That's right, 4.5 cowboy hats out of 5. It is such an incredible film that I did not see coming, and I thoroughly enjoyed. Highly recommended to you all to watch this weekend. Turning Red sets a new standard for Pixar animation. The unique look, the story approach, the stellar voiceover acting, the sneaky good boy band songs. You're going to find yourself humming some of these songs, and the emotionally resonant script all combined to deliver an excellent movie about love, acceptance, and perfectionism. And as I said earlier, the Asian influence here is a wonder to behold, with some awe-inducing animated sequences exploring their heritage and culture. And watch out for that ending sequence. It will leave you in a puddle on the ground. Every parent needs to see this one and remember the lesson for sure. That's the number one thing there. All right, well, let me know what you thought about Turning Red when you get a chance to see it this weekend. I'd love to hear about it in the comments section below. Remember to let me know what you thought of this review in the comments section below as well. Remember to hit a like on this video and share it on your social medias. When you share it on social media, you're telling your friends and family, hey, the Outlaw Nation is a cool place to come and hang out and enjoy some content. And maybe they'll come aboard and subscribe to the channel. And hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do me a favor and subscribe. Down below, hit that bell button so you see when we're dropping all the new content we do here on the Outlaw Nation channel. And head on over to Twitch. Follow me there, the Outlaw Nation, all one word. And if you're so inclined, at The Rocha Says on Twitter, Instagram, and on TikTok. That's right, TikTok. Going to start putting some 1-2 minute videos up there for people to hopefully enjoy. We shall see. And if you want to have a more interactive element to your support of the Outlaw Nation, you want to help us bring on guests, help us get new co-hosts, new shows here onto the Outlaw Nation, then head on over to the Patreon, patreon.com/John Rocha. See all the multiple tiers and benefits you get for being a member of the Outlaw Nation Patreon. All right, that's it for me. See Turning Red this weekend. Enjoy it. It'll put a smile on your face, a tear in your eye, and a warm feeling in your heart. And I'll talk to you next time with another brand new review here from the Outlaw Nation.